What is up, guys? Today we're doing some legs. It is a little busy, not too bad. So let's get to it. Okay. All right. Sets up for my short self. Oh. So usually it's 1.5 scoops of hydraulic in the morning for workout. It's with 1 scoop of intake plus my creatine, plus my HMB powder. So today I was like, well, it's legs day, so it's 2 scoops of hydraulic. And I am feeling it. Feeling good. Feeling so good. I already get a pump just from 1 set. So it's gonna be a long day. Long, good leg day. Oh, thank goodness. It tells me how many reps I actually did, because I had no idea. 12? All right. Oh. All right, let's do it. Last set of this before we go into extensions, so let's finish it off. Try and get 8. Oh. Oh. 7 it is. Ugh. Okay, wait a second. I just gotta finish on extensions. If you just get started, we'll move on to something else. But adductions is open. Let's do it. All right, so this is one of the few times I've been able to do my leg workout in like true order as I'm supposed to. Usually 1 or 2 machines are just not open, Every time I'm supposed to do them, so I go out of order. But this one, see the leg curls, plus the adductors, and then leg extensions. So, oh, and leg extensions are open right now. That's right. We'll get to those later. Huh. Oh. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my early days of training, this was not something I would hit on any regular basis. I also would only hit it as something in between while waiting for another machine. And even then, not very often. But adductors are a huge chunk of the leg here. So like a huge chunk of the leg is your adductor. Now, you can train them through other workouts, other lifts as well. Squats will train them, leg press, depending on your like foot positioning, stuff like that. Will definitely train your adductors, but they're definitely not to be neglected. So you see, not uncommonly, people that are able to do the front, like the front quad stomp almost, and with that, you see the front quad is nicely developed. Then when they go to like the front relaxed or front double or anything else besides like a most muscular or abs, you see the front of the leg looks really good, and they're missing that whole middle chunk, the whole meat of the leg there. The leg doesn't have enough girth to it. So don't neglect your adductors. Now, abductors, it's like your hip flexors out here, a little bit of glute stuff. Those aren't as relevant to bodybuilding. Now, if you're like women's physique or you're something else like that, like fitness, wellness, all this kind of stuff, they want to develop their hips a little bit more. It's very understandable. Bodybuilding, you get a lot of that work indirectly. Not many people are lacking in their abductors. The rep counter on this machine is broken, so I don't know how many that was. And some of you may have noticed, this is not the typical gym I go to for most of my workouts. And it's a good observation. This one is a different gym, same organization that owns it, but I like their leg machines a lot better here. So, and it's about the same distance from my house, both ways. And both places offer to watch your kids. So, it's a win-win-win in my books. But something else. If you're just starting to do these machines, you're gonna feel it at the ligament that attaches to your pubic bone, to your pelvis. So don't go too heavy right off the bat, because you'll feel it a pretty sharp pain there rather than in the muscle you're trying to hit. So don't be too ready to jump up and get to the upper echelons of the weight stack here. Kind of just do what you can. Something else I like to do, I don't think you can see my feet in this, but set your feet down in on the lower setting, if there is one. It kind of takes more quad out of the picture and just leaves it with just the adductors. Adductor Magnus.
Yeah, I got some ditches.
Okay. Cool. And in the interim, someone jumped on the leg extensions. But like I said, that is okay. Feels like that one's much easier to get on than this one. So let's get this out of the way. Let's go kill our quad some more. Oh. All right, so besides leg extensions, everything else has been in order. So pay for some leg press, and then I have either a Smith machine squat or hack squat. So hack squat machine's right next to me. It's open. That one's typically open because, you know, hack squats are harder than barbell or even Smith squats. So I'm sorry, hack squats are harder. Yeah, I think I said that right the first time. Looks more impressive when you do more weight on the Smith machine squat than it does a hack squat, because the hack squat's gonna be a lot harder. So you know what I'm saying. I always want to grab these. That's the safeties. Don't do that.
Well, you get almost in. Every time you say, there's settings.
Alright. Leg press is definitely more taxing than the other stuff, so I will take a little more of a break in between these sets.
Okay, Kyle. How's it?
Alright. So, change the view a little bit so you can just see my setup here. Nothing too crazy. This leg press has like kind of an angle to it, like two different settings of where you open your feet. Actually, my feet like right here at the bottom. That I can really focus on pressing with my heels up through the movement. little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And that's about it. Toes slightly pointed out as well. But mostly, like I said, driving through with my heels. Oh, legs are already shaking. Probably the caffeine and everything else, but feeling strong. This is only what, 7? I can't see how many back there. 7 plates, maybe even 6. But,
He was like an 82 overall.
How many look at that? How many are the people? Because
He just entered his yeah, Sean.
yeah, that honeycomb.
Player on the team. I don't even know what it's on right now.
just some little troubleshooting here. If you're feeling it in your knees, like right here at the top of the knees, like your quad tendon here, or like the super patellar bursa is, I guess you would say. If you're feeling it there after a set, like that's where you're feeling some tension, probably means you're pushing too much with your toes. So really focus on initiating that heel to do a lot of the pressing movements. So sometimes that means if you don't have a good flexion of your ankles, just moving your feet down or up, wherever you need to go to kind of make sure the tension's not here, but in your quads. Obviously, the muscle tension is in your quads, but like try and make it so you're not feeling no strain here. That was my biggest issue a while ago before I figured out the problem. Got some elevated heel shoes. But yeah, just a little troubleshooting. Added 35 pounds each side, so. Okay. I'll try to hop on extensions before moving on to the next big quad movement here. Let's do it. Got the extensions. It's open. I misspoke earlier when I said that I think the high squat will still be open when I'm done leg pressing. It feels like the first machine that someone took. So, good for them. Good on them. It was a older gentleman too, and he's killing it. I love to see older people still go to the gym, still taking care of themselves, even if it's just getting to the gym, walking around the track. You know, like I never get mad at someone picking up a machine or spend a little more extra time on a bench than what a normal time would be. Like, who cares? Who cares? If you can't figure out something else to do in the time to make it an equivalent workout or work out a different body part and then come back to it, you know, maybe you should focus on your training rather than what someone else is doing. So. Don't know why I can't stop shaking my legs. They feel really good. It's just like, it looks like I'm shivering trying to get these sets done.
But I said like in order to
I also had a question about what you have in your lip. Is it chew? Is it a zin? Are you zinning while you're working out? No. It's I think everybody's alpha. They make the like nootropic pouches. I just pop one of those in. Not even the ones with caffeine in it. I think there's like the alpha, like the regular pouches, and there's also like the alpha fuel. I think that's the one with caffeines in them. But this, I'll tell you what, this coconut banana flavor, it's awesome. It tastes like the leftovers of a Mai Tai almost. I think that's the drink that has the pineapple, coconut, banana-y flavor. But if not, you know what I mean. Still gives you that tropical feeling in your mouth at all times, and especially in cardio and in prep. In prep, I used to like down these things all the time. Not down them, you know, don't swallow them. But just get a little flavor in your mouth. Helps stay, keep in mind off eating when you have a little bit of flavor in your mouth, you know. Some people do actual true nicotine, but I'm not trying to get addicted to something else besides, I'm not even addicted to caffeine. Caffeine's addicted to me. I'm the victim. Okay, I need to lighten up. Staying veiny, for sure. So timeline wise, we got here a little bit late to the gym, and we had to set an appointment for our kids to be watched at this gym. So it's like they're watching for an hour and a half. Got here at 9:10-ish. The appointment started at 9 technically, so have about 15 minutes left. So we'll see Might just do a couple extra sets of the leg extensions, hit some of the standing leg curls, call it a day. Unfortunately, we'll be able to hit like another set of Smith squats or hack squats. So it's alright, I can't stop freaking shaking. Obviously, the most vascular at night before bed. Just doing, a little nightly check. I had some veins in my hamstrings still. Like, haven't seen those since in the prep. Haven't been really looking too hard at that spot, but it was good to still see them there. Stop shaking. Now, could I just lean over and change it? Yeah. But getting up and moving your leg a little bit, I think, is good. Good to get that blood flowing through the muscle there. Not trying to go for any blood flow restriction training. All right, I'm running out of time. Time to do some leg curls. Okay, so quick little. I know I think in a prior video I said I don't want to do supersets, but when I'm trying to optimize time, I will do what I have to do. So I'm gonna do some of these. Also some seated calf raises. Maybe some standing. I don't know. We'll see. See how I'm feeling when I get over there. Okay. All right. That makes me feel like my vest is beating out, so it's gonna pop out of my skin. Okay. Okay. One more set. Okay. Come on. Now I've been switching over. I'll start with my more exhausted leg. I don't care. Okay. That's it. That is it for today, guys. Like so pumped I can't even fuck them. But as always, be the light in someone's life. Be the torch. Pass it on. Have a great day.